welcome back. I am so sorry that this was so late, but in my defense, I had actually already had my tutorial set up and ready to go, but it got deleted somehow, and I was really upset. So I had to redo this on the fly, and that's why I'm so late. So I did try. But anyway, just getting into this, I am taking my Best Blend Forever brush from Maskcara Beauty, and I am just setting a base down on my eye with my highlight color called White Peach. And I'm going to carry this out past the eyelid area because with the look I'm doing today, it's going to be more of like a lifted, elongated cat eye look. So I want the outside of my eye area to be set as well because we're going to be carrying those colors out. I'm just going to flip this brush around, grab my mascara palette, one of millions that I have. Not really millions, but yeah, you get the point. I'm a little obsessed with it. But I'm just taking my vanilla dust powder and I'm setting my eye because I don't want it to be creasing while I'm going in there and working on those colors. All right, so bada bing, bada boom, eye is set. Moving on to the eyebrow. So I'm just going to comb this up and out with my Know Your Angles brush from Maskcara Beauty. And I am going in with the color Coal. So I'm just going to get a baseline down and I concentrate the color lower on the brow, and then I just kind of feather it out so it gets a little bit lighter as you go up. Because as I have said many a time before, I do not like a solid eyebrow. I don't like it to look like it's all uniform, one color drawn on. I like there to be like variations in the color, and I like it to get a little bit lighter in spots because I like it to look a little bit more natural. So yeah, just focus in on that arch. Beautimous. All right, moving on to the colors, I'm going to be using the Charles palette from Morphe. Lots of pretty colors in here, but I'm only using 2 of them. So we're going to be using this light green and this slightly darker green, and I'm going to start with the light green. And I am just going to take my, my Eyeshadow Everything brush from Maskcara Beauty, and I'm going to take the fluffy side, and I'm just kind of pat this into my crease. But I'm also trying to create a very defined upward motion out on the outer corner, so kind of like an S shape, because like I said, I want this eye to have a very defined cat-like look. So got a little bit out of the line, so I'm just gonna slightly wipe that away. Now I'm going to flip that brush over and use the smaller, denser side, and I'm going to tap into that darker green color, and I'm just gonna kind of draw out that same S-like shape. And I'm not really going to blend this very much because I want there to be like a stark contrast between the colors. So you can definitely see a gradient of color where it starts with the light green and then there's a sharp dark green and then it's gonna go into the cut crease. So I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit on top, but not so much. I'm trying to stay away from the bottom because that's where I want my color to be darkest, especially because it's going to accentuate the cut crease. So yeah, just making sure that these colors are all tied together. Just go back and forth in little light circular motions and swiping motions. Very light. And I'm just going over all of this with that light green color again to make sure that it is pretty well blended. All right, moving on. We are going to do the cut crease. So I'm going to take this concealer from, I'm pretty sure it's LA Girl. And I am going to squirt this on the back of my hand. And I'm going to grab my, which brush is this? This is the Multitasker. And this one's from Maskcara Beauty as well. I really like their brushes, especially because they're double-sided. So instead of having to buy 2 brushes, I just buy 1 and get 2. So yeah, this is a lot of detail work. You want to go slow, don't rush through this part. You really want to make sure that the line between your lid and crease is as straight and clean as possible. So no rush. I cannot talk today. Sorry guys. So I take my time with this part, and I like try to pay real close attention that the border right there's no spaces, no smudges, just really clean cut. So I'm just going back in with the smaller end, and I keep going back and forth between the small and the broad end, just trying to fill in all the blank spaces. I want all this lid part to be white. Okay, looks like that's good enough. Now I need glitter, and you're gonna see me looking around for it for a minute because I couldn't find it at the time. And this is Glitter Brilliance by NYX, and this is just their gold color. I almost dropped the glitter right there. So yeah, I'm just going to dip into this with the broad side of that multitasker, and I'm going to pat it on. Don't swipe, don't blend, don't smudge, just pat it on there. And since the concealer is still wet, it should stick. There's gonna be a lot of fallout because this particular glitter is, it's not pressed, it's loose glitter. So definitely don't do your face before this eye look. Do that last, because you're gonna have a lot of glitter down on your cheeks that you're gonna need to brush away. So yeah, just patting this all over the place. Don't take the glitter all the way up to the border of the crease, because I'm gonna do something with that later. I'm basically just packing it into the corner and all over the lid, and I'm just leaving a small space up there between the border and my crease. All right, looks good to me. Moving on. Let me brush this glitter away because, like I said, there's gonna be a lot. And I'm going to take my brush from my angled brow brush from NYX, and I'm going to use this to actually define that crease a lot more. So I dipped into that darker green color, and I'm basically just recarving the crease again, but with the green color, and I'm filling in that white. And I'm not gonna blend this out either. And I just want to like apologize. Going back and watching this, I didn't realize I was so far to the edge of the camera. I'm gonna have to rectify that situation. I was recording from the side, from a side view, and normally I put my camera above me, and I don't have that problem, but this was a very on-the-fly video last minute, and I was just trying to get through it because I don't like taking up too much time on Sundays doing the videos. That's why I try to do them on Friday so I can have them out to you by Saturday, because Sunday is my family day. But anyway, yeah, so I apologize if you can't see certain things that I'm doing, but I didn't have time to redo this video again for a third time. All right, that's all done. Right here, I went in with like a black eyeshadow because I don't like to use eyeliner, but the black eyeshadow didn't work out so well. It wasn't really blending very well, especially in that glitter. So yeah, I tried to tap that all on there, and then I just decided that screw this, I'm just gonna go with an eyeliner because this is not working. So I decided to go with my, this is NYX as well, and it's like a felt tip marker, and it is so sharp, like perfect for a cat eye. So I just went in and carved out the cat eye with this. And the best way, like, to do a flawless cat eye, I always start at, on my lower lash line, and I follow that up to create like the perfect wing. And then after I've created it on the bottom, I just connect the lines. And I'm starting off small because I can't really go over this glitter too much without, I don't want to like peel it away because it is still drying. So just take it all the way into the corner and build it up. And it'd probably be better if when you're doing the eyeliner part, definitely don't swipe or slide. Just try and pat it so that you don't pull up that glitter. And right here I'm just connecting the dark green in with the eyeliner. So I'm just going to add a little bit more there and kind of blend it in so that they all connect. And yep, I decided here that I kind of wanted to go for a more dramatic cat eye look. So that small wing wasn't doing it for me. So I just made it a lot bigger. And it was a struggle because I didn't take my own advice. And this is why I was saying, like, don't swipe or slide the eyeliner pen, because it was pulling on that glitter and it was dulling down the black. So definitely just like pat it. All right, now that that's dry, I'm gonna go down on my lower lash line and I'm taking that light green color and I'm gonna go from one end to the other, all the way into the corner. And I'm bringing it up to the wing. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker green, but only going halfway on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take some of that black eyeshadow and deepen that corner, that outer corner, and connect it so everything pulls together nicely. All right, just double check, make sure that it's well blended. And now I'm just gonna go back in. This is my detail hack from Maskcara Beauty, and I'm taking the small dense end and I'm just going to go over this area with my white peach to try and clean it up. All right, and now I have my Eyeshadow Everything brush. I'm using the smaller end, not the fluffy side, and I'm going in with white to really lift the eye and brighten up that brow area. So I just patted that all over my brow bone and I popped a little bit in the corner as well. All right, pretty sure this is the last step. Just putting on some mascara. And once again, I'm so out of the camera. But most of you, I'm pretty sure, know how to put mascara on. It's pretty simple. And I'm sure you'll be better at it than me. I always tend to poke myself in the eye when I do it. Alright, so just going back and forth and trying to separate as many lashes as possible. And then down on the bottom, I'm just barely tapping it on because you don't want it too heavy down on the bottom. I mean, maybe you do, but I didn't. All right, so there's the finished look, guys. Voila. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.